Nice to meet you.
Even before Ukrainian President Volodymr Zelenskyy begins the interview, a reminder of the threat his country is living under.
Was it shot down by the air defense?
Yes.
He tells us there's a lot of missiles and drones in the air. One just hit western Ukraine, so he says he'll be frequently checking his phone.
I need it for you, especially, because if I have, for example, message that there is some, possibility that the direction is here, I have to tell you. But everything will be good.
But we're sitting down with Zelenskyy at a time when the country is under heavy attack by missiles and hundreds of self-destructing drones sold to Russia by Iran.
Iran
transferred drones that are used to kill Ukrainians, and they continue to kill, he says. Just this week, at least 4 people were killed in this apartment building in the capital, and several power facilities were hit.
So much has been said about Ukraine's resolve, and do you think this increase in attacks by drones and by missiles is going to make people more afraid and perhaps not have people able to carry on with life as they have been?
There are moments when it's scary, but we don't have another choice, he says, and we don't have another home. This is very complicated for the entire world and for us.
One sec. Sorry.
Throughout the interview, more reports of drones. While we're sitting here, a Shahed drone was taken down by troops in the Kyiv region, he says. And later, 2 bangs could be heard outside above the building.
Something is key. Our defense system is working.
Ukraine has appealed for more air defense systems from NATO. And while Canada has none to offer, Zelenskyy said he was pleased with the government's support. This is more than a partnership. It's almost like being relatives, he says. When it comes to Russia, Zelenskyy didn't use President Putin's name at all, suggesting that Ukraine would negotiate when Russia was no longer occupying any of its territory, including Crimea. Before 2014, from this point we can try, he said. Any war finishes with a negotiating table. So from that point we can try to solve the question in the diplomatic way.
So, Breyer, I know that's just over 2 minutes of a conversation that lasted roughly an hour. You covered a lot of ground.
Well, we had a lot of questions we wanted to ask him. We wanted to ask him about the increasing number of strikes, what it's like to lead a country that's been invaded for 8 months now, and also just about the prospects for peace. And he did express worry about just the winter because so many power plants have now been attacked. You can see that in cities like this, they're already rationing power. And starting tomorrow, there will be restrictions on electricity all across the country.